Hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna be reviewing a recent game that just came out. It's Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So I'm gonna go through the sound design, the graphics, the gameplay, the replay value, and the campaign. So first of all, let's start with the sound design for the game. Personally, I think all the sound is up to par. When it comes to a Call of Duty game, it's made by Activision, which is obviously a big company, so there's not going to be much slip up when it comes to sound design. So most of it is just fine, up to par, except for maybe listening to footsteps, because you can't really understand where the footsteps are coming from sometimes. At least I can't. But that's my only exception. Next, graphics. Kind of the same thing with sound design. There's not much wrong with the graphics, especially when it's a company like Activision making another Call of Duty game. uh, you kind of expect the graphics to be good, so that's kind of what we get. They're up to par, they're up to date. There's nothing wrong with them. You're obviously gonna need a better computer or just have a console to run the game because the graphics are obviously better compared to some other games. Um, there's also plenty of options and settings to optimize the game for your system, and the game is smooth and it feels good to play. So it's I'd say it's well optimized. Now let's talk about probably the most important part when reviewing a game, and that's the gameplay itself. So I want to start with the positives by saying the gunplay is super satisfying in this game. Um, they give you plenty of guns to use. You can do whatever you want with them. You can customize them to your liking, improve upon them, so you can get more kills in game, stuff like that. And they also give you challenges that you can do in game, so you actually feel like you're working towards something. So you're not just playing for no reason. You obviously play for fun, but even then, you have nothing to do. You need something to do. You need something to work for, or else the game can get boring and you'll want to stop playing it. So yeah, there's challenges for rewards, customization for things in game. Um, this is just me, but it's the game makes me angry. I mean, who this game? I can't play this game. It makes me too mad. I can't. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know. I don't know why I keep playing it. But other than that, um, a negative I'd say is there's bad map design. Um, there's only like one or two maps I like out of the map rotation in this game. Um, and I'd say the main reason why almost all the maps in this game are bad is because there's too many corners and there are no real close range maps. There's too many corners and too many windows. So you're getting shot from so many directions the entire time you're playing the game. And there's no close range maps. All the maps are extremely open, so it just makes it the game even more frustrating to play. And I'd say that's the biggest flaw with this game, to be honest with you. Um, so that's all I have to say about gameplay. So moving to replay value, um, yeah, I'd say this game is going to die in a week or two. So because it's a COD game, and like let's be honest, all COD games are identical. So really no replay value. In a week or two, the game will be dead. I'll be surprised if I'm wrong. Um, this happened with Call of Duty Black Ops 4 as well. But if we're talking about campaign, I'm sure campaign has some replay value. Not too much. I usually don't replay a lot of games, story mission or story or campaign, but if that's something you're into, yeah, I guess it can have some replay value. Um, so speaking of the campaign, I thought it was surprisingly good. It had a good story with actual likable characters, and the missions were good as well. They're actually fun to play. I usually don't get invested in COD campaigns. I just wasn't. I've never been really interested in them. But for this game, for some reason, it was actually fun to play. Especially the stealth missions I found were fun. Because I really just like games that include stealth missions or anything that's stealth related. Um, so for the final rating, I'd probably give this game a 7 out of 10. Um, I like it, but there's no way it's getting above a 7 out of 10. Just because I would have given it a 6 out of 10, but the campaign actually boosted it up. I really liked it. Um, it's definitely not worth $60. I'll tell you that much. Not worth the $60. You will stop playing it in a very short amount of time. So just save the $60, I'd say. Maybe have a friend gift it to you. Uh, it's fun to play with the boys. Saturday night, some COD. Other than that, yeah, 7 out of 10. Like I said, sound design up to par for the most part. Graphics up to par. Gameplay, gunplay. The gunplay is satisfying for gameplay, but there's bad map design. Some replay value. Um, and the campaign's good. So that's my review for COD Modern Warfare. Thanks for listening.